Choose the team you want to start your franchise with. Continue ahead to begin your franchise. Use the options on the left to edit league settings or change your role to a player or owner.
On the clock now, the Baltimore Ravens.
Choose the team you want to start your franchise with. Continue ahead to begin your franchise. Use the options on the left to edit league settings or change your role to a player or owner.
Afton smells like jazz when she doesn't take a bath.
With the next selection, the Ravens are on the clock.
Choose the team you want to start your franchise with. Continue ahead to begin your franchise. Use the options on the left to edit league settings or change your role to a player or owner.
With the next selection, the Cincinnati Bengals are on the clock. The Baltimore Ravens now on the clock. The Baltimore Ravens are on the clock now. The Bengals now on the clock. Next up, the Cincinnati Bengals are on the clock. On the clock now, the Baltimore Ravens. With the next selection, the Ravens are on the clock. The Cincinnati Bengals are on the clock. With the next selection, the Cincinnati Bengals are on the clock. The Baltimore Ravens now on the clock. The Baltimore Ravens are on the clock now. The Bengals now on the clock. Next up, the Cincinnati Bengals are on the clock. On the clock now, the Baltimore Ravens. With the next selection, the Ravens are on the clock. The Cincinnati Bengals are on the clock. With the next selection, the Cincinnati Bengals are on the clock. The Baltimore Ravens now on the clock. The Baltimore Ravens are on the clock now. The Bengals now on the clock. Next up, the Cincinnati Bengals are on the clock. On the clock now, the Baltimore Ravens. With the next selection, the Ravens are on the clock. The Cincinnati Bengals are on the clock. With the next selection, the Cincinnati Bengals are on the clock.
This is the player card. Here are a player's motivations. this player's development trait is hidden. Put him in your lineup.
Herbert on first down now. Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. The safety blitz turns out to be a great call defensively as they sack him for a loss of 9. In his 7th season now, here's Alvin Kamara. And he's able to get up here to the 26. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. Caught the defense off guard there a bit on 2nd and long, but now you still have to deal with 3rd and long.
Yeah, you do, but you feel pretty good about the last play, don't you? And maybe it gives you a little bit of confidence dialing up the next one, that maybe your team will believe in it when you send it in.
And this is dropped. Oh, boy. A chance for a big play early, but he could not secure it. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And taken right on the 30. Call that a 41-yard punt, 6 yards on the return.
Go, hey, go, go.
Herbert off of play action. That'll be taken in by Shaheed. And he is finally forced out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. It's a big play there for Baltimore. 46 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line. Herbert operating from the red zone. Over the middle, finding Smith and Jigba. And the Ravens are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. Kamara. Touchdown, Baltimore. Well, that was a quick drive. The passing game set it up, and then the running. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. Well, what a read on the outside as it's intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a... they start the drive on the ground. And now a fumble. The ball's out. Oh, one of the linebackers has got it. And his guys will take over. On 1st and 10, Herbert. And going deep for Hill. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Trying to get something positive to happen here before the break, and they sure need it. They went for the big one, but it winds up incomplete.
On 2nd down, here's Herbert. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Play action. It's Herbert. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. The Texans with the football here. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. Escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let it go deep. Right sideline. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
Oh, that's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up. Converged on his man and broke the play up.
And now this throw incomplete, and that is how this first half will come to an end. So it looks like we'll have to wait another week to get our first halftime report of the season as we move right along to the second half. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Herbert setting up to throw on 1st down. Flush to his right. And going deep for Hill. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going, trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the 3rd quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
Herbert's throw here taken in by Ingram. And they work this well upfield across the 45. And quickly they get to the line. Now a 1st down carry. It's Kamara. And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Meanwhile, Herbert's throw caught by his receiver, Hill. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 5. They'll pound it up the middle with Kamara. 48 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. On 1st down, Justin Herbert flushed out right. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Ravens get a bit closer. On 1st down, it's Herbert. And his throw is incomplete.
That was well played, but that was also an example of a corner who understands his coverage, realized he had support behind him, and could be a little more aggressive in the shorter zone, and did exactly that, knocking that pass away.
Nowhere to go for Herbert, and he's going to go down. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds, so a big call there that brings up 4th. And no move to get Herbert off the field. They're going for this. Here we go on 4th. Herbert. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Herbert. And going deep for Hill. That's caught inside the 20. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
Just what they need, a lecture from me, but subpar offense is what helped get them into this spot. And now they're continuing the trend with incompletions. That won't get them out of it if they don't change something soon.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
They haven't been able to stop them so far this series, but getting a nice little stand from their defense now.
Herbert back to the air, eluding the pressure right. They complete it to Hill. Touchdown! Taysom Hill from 19 yards away. Herbert now. And this is incomplete. Now, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Here's Herbert. And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 47. A shotgun snap for Herbert. Escaping the pressure right. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a 1st down. Justin Herbert looking to pass. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
Now a 2nd and 10. Here's Herbert. And he'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Herbert on 1st down now. And it's caught. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. On 2nd down, Kamara. And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. Back to throw here, Herbert. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the... And that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. It's a pickup of 15 and a fresh set of downs. Now it's Herbert. And this is incomplete. Very lucky to get that one back. That nearly picked. It's 2nd down now. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Give them credit for excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum throwing the ball downfield.
This is caught inside the 15. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Well, CD, always a little extra excitement for Week 1, and one of our early window games here in Week 1 on a Sunday comes to a close.
Often smells like defense when Myles Garrett took a huge dookie on the giant clock in your parents' bedroom.
What up, nigga?
You often smells like Myles Garrett when he took a huge dookie on your big clock in your parents' bedroom. I said it once, I'll say it again.
From the banks of the Ohio River, there's a look at what's now known as Paycor Stadium here in Cincinnati. Straight ahead, it's a rematch from last year's AFC wildcard game, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Cincinnati Bengals. The final weekend of the summer. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you are, as we are off and running on EA Sports. Kene Nwangwu now out of his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
Now a late signee let go by Minnesota in June. It's Dalvin Cook, and he edges forward. Yards out of it. It's second down.
That was a pretty good job defensively to hold them to a 2-yard run, but I've got to think this offensive line, they're asking their quarterback for a different type of a run, one that they rely on, one they have confidence in, one they feel like they can block.
Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Demario Davis. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line.
Brandon, I wonder if someone's down there checking on the head coach right now, because he might be in a little bit of shock after what just transpired. Instead of a lengthy opening drive to deal with, his guy stepped up and stole that drive away. Momentum on their side now. How will they attack on offense?
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it.
Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Jair Elam makes a pick. And the Bengals are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. The Bengals drive about to get going. And they've got to be breathing a little bit of a sigh of relief. The first time you throw the football winds up being picked, but fortunately for them it does. He's got him in, complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A big pickup of 38. Charles, you talk so much about quick change plays. There's one right there. You get the turnover and boom, hit him with a big one.
Defenses plan for this all the time. They work on it in practice. But in the middle of the game, when that quick change takes place, oftentimes guys aren't as focused as they need to be.
15 more yards there and quickly another first down. Lawrence. We're looking for Jefferson, but this is intercepted. Picked off by Kareem Jackson. And the Ravens are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line. Well, your first drive of the first quarter, you get it down there, trying to fire it in the end zone, and big-time deflation on that play.
No doubt about it. They're moving and grooving and getting into position, and this is not the ending that they saw on this drive, is it? They had things going their way.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. They run it again with Kamara. And he's able to get him a small cushion before being taken down at the 5, a gain of 3. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete.
Looks like a second empty possession to start the game, and certainly not the way you want to start when you're coming off of a loss last week. Every team talks about starting fast. They're hoping on their next possession, it can be a delayed fast start and get them going.
Taking on the midfield low. Now a hit and a loose football. But it looks like one of the DBs has it.
And that's what friends are for.
Right. As the returner, you know who you're buying dinner for later.
Oh, without a doubt, because he just took care of you and your team in a big way. You know, you turned it over there. That's a big momentum changer and put your defense in a bad spot.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete. He was trying to find Justin Jefferson there. And it's second down.
Hey, look at this Baltimore defense. They're trying to cover up some holes in the secondary. Right now, bottom 5 in the league against the pass at number 28.
And the easy thought process is that stopping the run is the least of their problems because they're facing the #1 passing team in the NFL. But if they don't stop the run as well, then that just opens up the passing game even more. They've got to do both.
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. He'll buy some time right. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Youngwei Koo on for the field goal. A 51-yard attempt.
And that is no good. Hit it well from distance, but he couldn't work it back in, and this will remain a scoreless game. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game, but I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
Now 2nd and 9. Back to throw. Herbert. Well, that'll be incomplete. Boy, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. They come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That 3rd down conversion good for 23. Kamara up the middle. And some determined running there as he'll pick his way down to the 12-yard line. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. We're scoreless after 1. Raven football here as we begin quarter number 2. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Again, it's Kamara. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Alvin Kamara, his 3rd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Ravens post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And they will start out in great shape, up very close to midfield.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
A little jet sweep to start the drive. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 46-yard line.
Play action. It's Lawrence. And his throw here's incomplete.
That was not a real confident throw right there, and he's just 2 of 7 to start the game. Now he's going to have to find a groove with a big 3rd down coming up. Let's see if his confidence can increase.
On 3rd down, Lawrence.
That's caught. Allen Robinson. And he's going to come up a few yards short. Brought down at the 45. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll be 4th down.
Let's go. We're good.
And they'll try and throw for it with Lawrence. A short throw taken in by Okonkwo. Look at the big fella go. And did he get in? No. Down at the 1-yard line. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. Lawrence on the sneak. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be 2nd down. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped him. Marked that down for a win in the defense's column.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice.
And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. Kyle Juszczyk, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Bengals are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Koo able to connect on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. On 1st and 10, Herbert. His throw incomplete. Evan Ingram was the intended target, and that'll bring up 2nd down. From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. And they work this well upfield across the 45. The 71 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. So after the run by Kamara, now another 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Herbert. It's Hill, complete. But he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line. They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a 1st down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Justin Herbert looking to throw on 2nd down. They'll get this out to Kamara. And the Ravens are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taken them no time at all to get down here. And now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. Chris Harris speeds in for the sack on the quarter blitz. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete.
I like what I see so far out of this defense because they've been showing the best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Nwangu now from his end zone.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30. Kene Nwangu. It's a foot race. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown, Bengals.
Well, he made the right choice by result, but a little bit surprising because now with touchbacks coming back to the 25 instead of the 20, when guys fielded that deep in the end zone, I think most coaches want them to take a knee.
Yeah, it's resulted in more kneel downs. Not right there. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And the lead is now 14-10. So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. And we will not see an attempt to match that return touchdown, as this will be a touchback and bring it out to the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. Now Herbert got to get him to the line in a hurry. To throw again on second down. Herbert and going deep for Hill. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Zach Pascal, as the first half is winding down, and the Bengals would extend their lead here just before halftime. Koo able to connect on the extra point, and that makes it a 21-10 game. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Here comes the return from the very back of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together. Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And it's knocked away and incomplete. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Ravens set to receive the football, trailing here as we resume action in the third quarter. And this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they trail here to begin the second half. What's going to be a key for them to get back in the game?
I think they're right there, and I think this game is still up for the taking for them because we always talk about turnovers. They had 2 of them in the first half, and once you start talking about if you have 3, 4, or 5, you know it's beyond difficult to try and win a football game with that. Those have to be eliminated. If they take care of the ball, they've still got a shot. And a lot of times, these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
They'll roll him out right. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Herbert able to show his wheels as he gets the first.
He certainly isn't looking at the scoreboard out there because, to me, all he's concerned about is analyzing the field and making most of the time left in this game. Deficit's still there, but he's starting to hit them with some big plays.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Herbert drops this off to Kamara out of the backfield. So they'll get nothing out of that play, and that will bring up second down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first. Out of the gun, Herbert. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. That's another gain of 15 on back-to-back plays. A 10th carry for Kamara. And a good run as he manages 7 yards down to the 17.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
At the 17-yard line.
Now 2nd and 3. A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Evan Ingram from 17 yards out. And the Ravens have cut it back within a score. John Harbaugh thought about it, and now his guys are going to go for the 2-point conversion. And they'll have Herbert try and throw for it. It's complete. And he'll get in for the 2 points, and that'll cut the deficit down to just a field goal. I guess the coach looked at the 2-point cheat sheet, said go for it, get it to a 3-point game, and they did it.
Yeah, and sometimes you just throw out time of game. You don't worry about that. There's just a feel sometimes in making that call, and he felt good about what he had for a 2-point conversion, and now they're only down 3 and feeling great about themselves.
Oh, good return up past the 30. And he's loose again. One man to beat. And he will score. Touchdown, Bengals.
Again, Overblown, I get fired up. 2 kickoff returns for touchdowns in the same game. This is fun to watch.
Yeah, we call a lot of games at a lot of different places. Sometimes it seems like we do it simultaneously, but we rarely get to see this. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. Now this is going to be returned from the back line of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time out, Charles. Remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained. On Herbert, his 3rd interception. And the return will stop right around the 25. And I saw the pressure coming out, and that just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw? And when you can't...
Well, that's the 3rd interception for Lawrence. And the Ravens are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line. So a potential momentum shifter there, working with a 2-score lead, 3rd quarter, but that
Not the smartest of throws.
I would agree with you on that one because this game is still very much in the balance. It felt pretty one-sided to this point, but now if these guys can turn this turnover into points, this could start getting a little more interesting.
So 2nd and 10, third quarter. Thanks for tagging along with us here from the Queen City of Cincinnati. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
Now yet another incomplete.
Possession offensively, and you're at that point in the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
No move to pull the offense. Taylor's going to go for it. They're going on 4th down. It's Taylor. Oh, that is incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Bengals are going to get it back in terrific field position. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. Justin Jefferson. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Bengals are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Koo able to connect on the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. The kicking team out now for the Bengals as they'll send this one away. And he'll very wisely take a knee here as they'll bring this one out to the 25 on the touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
And the offense moving quickly to the line.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
To throw is Taylor. Flushed out right. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. And he's going to be dropped quickly right there at the 48, a couple yards shy of midfield. On 1st and 10, it's Taylor. That is incomplete.
Well, they had that one snipped out defensively. That's a tough one to connect on when you got multiple defenders in the area, and it winds up incomplete.
2nd and 10, it's Taylor again. Buying time to his left. And he's got Smith and Jigba. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Sliding out of the pocket. And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Here we go, here we go.
A give to Kamara running right. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, Taylor. And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So he couldn't hook up. His time is now run out. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. And we'll begin it with a field goal try here. From the right hash, it's a 35-yard attempt. Gay's kick is good, and that will close the gap down to 14. Well, with that field goal, you can argue they needed to get back within 2 scores, and they did indeed do that, but still a pretty uphill battle.
Still going to take 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns to get back into it. And as you and I know, that's a tall order against any NFL defense. They're going to need their own defense to make some plays as well to give them an opportunity.
Well, fourth quarter, it felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time,
and his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And the Ravens are right back in this football game. Throwing now, Taylor on first down. Finding Taysom Hill complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first. And they're going to speed things up here. They'll throw on first down with Taylor. He'll find Shaheed out to the right. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 16 more on that one and another first down.
16 yards. First down, Ravens.
Taylor. Over the middle and complete to Shaheed. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Here's Taylor. On the check down, he finds Kamara. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. So not quite a 1st and goal just yet as they come up now 2nd and inches. They go play action now. Taylor. Back to Kamara for another catch. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. They give him 2 yards there as they're set up now with a 1st and goal. It's been all passing all the time on this drive. 5 for 5 and now 1st and goal.
Feels like a case of until they stop us, we might as well keep running the offense that we like to run. Don't change up and do something different just because you think you need to.
They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. They'll run it with Kamara. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. Alvin Kamara with career touchdown number 75. And the Ravens have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. Nwangu now from his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, we're very close. 1-score game.
Yeah, and if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping Chili on the other side of the ball and saying, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. If there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this 4th quarter. Now Lawrence on 3rd and long. And he's got this to Jefferson. Down the left sideline. And he takes it all the way down to the 22.
What a call there on 3rd down. Took conviction, didn't it? If this is incomplete, the complexion of this game changes dramatically. Instead, not only is this a 1st down, but it's a big play to boot.
Hey.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And he will have a Bengals first down. And it's celebration time on that sideline. And they've earned it. The Bengals go down to a knee in the victory formation. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call. Mark off the 5 and keep it moving.
Clock counting down toward 40 seconds as they take the knee.
Well, Brandon, they're getting to 2-0, and this time they're able to take a knee at the end and secure the victory.
Preseason, coach said their goal, they obviously want to win everything. He said, I think we can get off to a 3-0 start. Well, here they are looking at 2-0 right now.
Red 23.
Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. Now, hold on a second. Why would they decline that? Charles?
I don't have a good answer for you, but let's work the math here a little bit. If you take
Entering accessibility screen, you have 20 options. Menu narration option is set to off is selected.
Choose the team you want to start your franchise with. Continue ahead to begin your franchise. Use the options on the left to edit league settings or change your role.
The Tennessee Titans are now on the clock.
Choose the team you want to start your franchise with. Continue ahead to begin your franchise. Use the options on the left.
On the clock now, the Houston Texans. On the clock now, it's the Tennessee Titans. On the clock now, the Houston Texans. Next up, the Titans are on the clock. Now on the clock, the Texans. It's the Tennessee Titans now on the clock. The Houston Texans are now on the clock. The Tennessee Titans are now on the clock. On the clock now, it's the Los Angeles Chargers.
Choose the team you want to start your franchise with. Continue ahead to begin your franchise.
Next up, it's the Packers on the clock. And now on the clock, the Minnesota Vikings. The Minnesota Vikings are now on the clock. The Green Bay Packers are on the clock. The Green Bay Packers are now on the clock. It's now the Vikings' turn. On the clock. The Minnesota Vikings, now on the clock. On the clock now, it's the Green Bay Packers. Next up, it's the Packers on the clock. And now on the clock, the Minnesota Vikings. The Minnesota Vikings are now on the clock.
It's week 1 of the National Football League, and we've got the latest chapter of a historic rivalry. It's the Packers and the Bears, and it comes your way.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
Here we go.
The NFL's active leader in rush yards, Derrick Henry. And this will be a Packers first down as he's got this past the 35 to about the 37.
Coming in, he really likes his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
Oh, some strong running. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. 17 yards on the play there as the Packers have the first down as well. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. And he whips that one incomplete there. He was looking for Jalen Waddle there. And now it's second down. Here's Burrow. And this is dropped. Oh, boy. A chance for a big play early, but he could not secure it. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Now it's Burrow. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. A first down carry for Henry. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. The impressive opening drive continues and just space being created by those guys up front.
We're seeing this the same way, aren't we? We are seeing an offensive line, as this game gets started, as it starts to unfold, that they are dominating the line of scrimmage.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
And once he escaped the pocket there, trying to keep those eyes downfield, but nothing was materializing. So it makes a smart move and gets that to the sideline.
He's got his target. That's complete. And it's a Packers touchdown. Jalen Waddle. Now following the interception, this offense will get another shot at it. As they'll quickly head back onto the field. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. Up past the 30, second down coming up.
Hey, we got to go score. Let's go.
He's brought down at the 31. 4 yards on the pickup.
Play action. It's Burrow. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass on the first drive and comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
Rolling to his right. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up second down. After one, 7-0. On EA Sports. The Packers with the football here to begin the second quarter. Second and 10. As they've got it as we resume action. On second down, here's Henry. And he's going to take this down close to a first down at about the Bears' 22.
Hey, we're good, we're good, we're good.
Burrow now off the bootleg. He'll buy some time right. That is caught. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
Go.
Running from the gun with Henry. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 82 yards rushing for him in this first half as he is looking in mid-season form here in the opener. Now it's Burrow. Eluding the pressure right. Touchdown, Packers. Donald Parham.
Here we go.
They begin with Henry. Derrick Henry all alone. A little juke. And all the way down to the 42.
Here we go.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for first and 10. They'll run it again with Henry. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. They go play action with Burrow. Try to force it to Hopkins, and it's intercepted.
I'm one, right?
10th carry now for Derrick Henry. Gets this up across the 20 to the 21 or 22. Did show some power on that run, breaking the tackle. On 2nd down, Burrow. This one left side caught by Collins. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. This offense in midseason form here in the opener. It's 1st and 10. Escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. Touchdown, Packers. Burrow from his own end zone. This will go to Henry out wide. And he's able to get this across the 10 before being taken down. Out from the shadows of their goal line. Here's 1st and 10 from the 11. Now Burrow. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this will be scooped up in the end zone. A defender gets there, and it's a touchdown.
Here we go, here we go.
Burrow on play action. They'll roll him out right. Looking for Hopkins, and he's got him on the crossing route. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. A shotgun handoff to Henry. James Bradbury there to make the tackle. And now they're in the hurry up. 2nd down, they go again with Henry. A beautiful fake. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Meanwhile, Burrow's throw is taken in by Waddle. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. They'll break the huddle and come out with 4 receivers, 3 of them to the right side, 2nd and 7. Burrow will throw. They set up the screen for Henry. And he's taken down inside the 30.
Here we go, here we go, here we go.
First down, here's Burrow. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins.
Here we go.
Late stages of the game here in the 4th quarter as this offense takes over 1st and 10. They will throw on 1st down with Burrow. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown. Derrick Henry, 49 yards. And the Packers are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead.
Here we go.
They'll start by running the option to the right. And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately. Shaquille Griffin is the one who stuck him for the loss there. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the 1st down run goes backwards. They'll try and choose some clock with Henry. And he takes us across the 15 to the 17. They're going to hurry back to the line now. And they go play action now. Burrow. Flush to his right. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. He'll wind up getting 4 yards there on his own, but it also brings up 4th down. On now is the Packers punter. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th quarter. Taking it about the 36. Diggs with a good footwork. And now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown, Chicago. Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. We've got to have two hands on the football here as they run on first down. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. Another run on second down, trying to cover up. And he'll be brought down at about the 42.
I'm one, ready?
Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Open man, that's Henry. And he has a Packer first down. And that should be the one that finishes the script. Henry will get it. He's been busy today. Pretty nice, aggressive run there before being brought down just inside of the 30. So they come up on second down, and they can get another run like we just saw. Would likely put an end to this thing. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
I'm one, ready?
A gain of 4 yards. First down, Green Bay.
Again, it's Henry. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for second down. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Inside handoff, Henry. Yeah, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. It doesn't matter whether you watch high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Eddie Jackson picks it. And the Bears are going to take the... Well, this was not just the opener.
It's Madden NFL 24. We'll get a look at Joe Burrow. You can't ask for much more than his last game, a 5-touchdown effort. It's the Packers and...
Here we go, here we go.
The NFL's leading rusher in 2019 and 2020, Derrick Henry. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Here we
The
go.
last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
Stop.
Henry up the middle. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. This defense for the Falcons, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
Yeah, what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. And boy, down a touchdown already, but they're going to line up to go for it on their side of the field. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
Here we go.
A give to Henry. He's still barreling through. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Packers with the football here to begin the second quarter. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 41. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. The Packers at 1-0 on the year following the win in Week 1. And this would be quite a start for them if they could win 2 straight on the road.
Yeah, the schedule makers didn't do them any favors. They gave them 2 road games right out of the gate, but the thinking on the team has to be, imagine if we win these 2 games. What a setup for the rest of the season for us.
That goes for a gain of 31. For an offense that has not found the end zone yet, that's a big play.
There's the spark right there. The big play that they needed. Now they've got to go ahead and finish this drive and put this ball.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Jalen Phillips, the former first-rounder, getting in there for the sack. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long. That's going to be caught. And it's a Packers touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a 1st down. Now a handoff to Henry. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. 41 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. From just shy of midfield, here's a 2nd and 4. Burrow looking to pass. And Burrow going to slide to the ground as he does pick up the 1st down. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
Well, here's your first example of how this guy can beat you in more ways than one, because they took away his arm, but he was more than happy to dissect them with his legs for that 1st down pickup.
Flushed out right. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. And now they will throw it with Burrow. Eluding the pressure right. A check down here for Henry. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag in the backfield. Is this a hold or did they rough the quarterback? Well, Charles, sometimes we talk about the lengths officials sometimes go to protect star quarterbacks, but that was tough to argue against.
Yeah, and I'm sure that everyone's going to say, hey, we're going to administer the penalty the same way for all quarterbacks. But when it's a star back there, even more so are they going to be diligent about throwing the flag.
They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. Draw play. This is Henry. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Derrick Henry, his first rushing touchdown of the year. Now Burrow on 1st down. This will be caught. It's Waddle. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Now it's Burrow. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. On 2nd down, here's Burrow. He'll let this go deep for Collins. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Airing one out for Crowder. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the 1st half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
Sliding out of the pocket. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the 1st half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get...
Second half begins with a run by Henry. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. 2nd down.
Well, sometimes as a running back, you've got to be able to improvise when the hole's not where you expect it to be. But in this case, there wasn't any improvisation that he could do that was going to work. Kind of like if you're trying to be a comedian on open mic night at the Improv and you run into a tough crowd.
Here we go.
A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. And quickly, they get to the line. Derrick Henry. Oh, he bowls over him. And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. 86 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. A 1st down carry for Henry. Bulldozes past him. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. They'll run with Henry. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. On 2nd down, here's Henry. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the 1st here. They'll try and run for it with Penny. And he's able to pick up the 1st before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. They give him 7 yards on the play, and they do pick up the conversion on 3rd down. Henry will score. Touchdown, Packers.
Well, this
Here we go. Here we
running from the gun with Henry.
And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here.
Holding. Offense.
So that time they got the left guard with a hold.
And let's face it, in today's ball, you might have that 330-pound guy you're supposed to clear out of there. You might need a little bit of extra help.
And Henry's hit. He lost the football.
Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
And his crew.
Here we go.
They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow.
He'll get this into the hands of Nico Collins.
The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Here's Burrow.
Throw right side, going to be taken in by Henry.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the first. Henry. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. Second down coming up. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Play action. It's Burrow.
And that one off the mark behind him. Incomplete.
Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Hey, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
And darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
On 3rd down, Burrow. Throw right side, going to be caught here by Waddle.
And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. They'll run. It's Henry.
And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38.
Whistles now in a timeout defensively. A wise move as they'll use the first of their timeouts to force one more play before the 2-minute warning. They keep it with Henry on 1st down. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. 2nd down. A 20th carry now for Derrick Henry. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. Now, this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. They'll try to run for the first with Henry.
And he has a Packer 1st down.
Here we go.
And that should be the one that finishes the script.
They'll run it again with Henry. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Here we go.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Inside handoff, Henry. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with 3rd down coming up.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2.
Now it's Henry. But he will have the 1st down before he's tackled at the 12. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
On the counter, it's Henry. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. This drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on 2nd down. That one looks like he'll throw here. Rolling to his right.
Throw right side, taken in by Collins.
And the offense moving quickly to the line. Off the play fake, here's Burrow. Escaping the pressure right.
And that nearly the pick that they needed. He couldn't pull it in, though, and it's 4th down.
And that drive is going pretty darn well. 3 previous times converted on 3rd down, but on that...
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it.
The fake field goal catches everyone by surprise. And the Packers are on their way to a 2-0 start.
Looking like they're well on their way to a 2-0 start. All smiles right now on that sideline, isn't it?
As well there should be. It's hard to win a game in the NFL. We hear it all the time. We know that it's difficult. But guess who's smiling? But inside is thinking 24-hour rule because we're going to have to play again next week.
Boss man.
Oh, without a doubt.